Welcome back, everyone. It's Krista here doing the monthly forecast for Taurus for the month of January 2018. I just want to thank everyone for your patience and for your encouragement. I'm so happy to be back, but I really did need the break, and Christmas was super busy, so thanks so much for sticking around, for your patience, for your encouragement. I'm going to be switching things up a little bit like I promised last year. So as I mentioned, this is your monthly forecast, including a personal question for you today. So we're going to be using 6 cards to answer a personal question. So while I'm chatting here, maybe come up with a question that you've been dying to have answered or you needed confirmation about, and then we'll look quickly at your forecast here. I'm going to be doing a monthly forecast for you in the upcoming year, and then we're going to be doing a mid-month pick a card, and then as promised, I will be doing face-to-face videos with you, not only about astrology, meditation, and healing, but we're going to be looking at some other issues and topics that are important to me, some of them controversial, so I hope that you enjoy those. Please stick around. So as I mentioned, let's get your personal question reading underway. So again, this is anything that's important to you, that's in your heart or mind right now. Certainly if you don't think of anything by the time these are shuffled, once they're laid down, you can sort of get a clue as to what they're appealing to in your life right now. Aries is moving into, the moon rather, is moving into Aries on the 22nd. So we're coming out of the Pisces dreamy stage and into the action, take charge Aries tomorrow. So if you've been dreaming about anything and want to put something into action, this is a nice question to focus on as well. So Taurus, what is your personal question regarding what are you in the middle of? What is Taurus in the middle of? We're looking for one card here. What is Taurus in the middle of? So already we're looking pretty comfortable here. Now we're looking at what energy is affecting what you're in the middle of. What energy is affecting what Taurus is in the middle of? What energy is affecting what Taurus is in the middle of? And then what is the lesson for you, Taurus? We have 2, and I'm strictly using 1 card. What is the lesson Taurus is learning through this? Very interesting for you, Taurus. We're going to get 3 more clarifiers in just a moment. What are you in the middle of? Feeling blessed, feeling comfortable, content, feeling loved, loving someone, feeling appreciated here. We do have some Capricornian energy as I read the blessed card. So anything regarding the 10th house, your business, your career, your public focus, okay, how you are dealing with, interacting in, and being accepted in the public world. So this could be that your job, your career, your income is very, very safe and stable right now. So this is what it appears to be what you're in the middle of. Certainly if this is a personal issue or even a political or medical issue here, it could be that you're feeling very satisfied and very protected here. What is the energy affecting this? Just feeling complete nirvana, completely taken care of, completely understood, and understanding someone else. This is not one-sided. This is you knowing that you're protected and you are, in charge of protecting someone else, and it's mutual here. It's also feeling very satisfied. There could be a slight element around maybe taking too much. If you feel like you've been maybe over-consuming or partaking maybe in partying a bit too much or celebrating, it could be, okay, maybe you just need to take a step back or even recognize, yeah, I understand what's going on here. It's a bit too much. And I'm going to tame this in due time. So, but if there's nothing negative coming from this, for example, for you with regard to pure nirvana, getting everything you need, especially in the material world, and then feeling blessed, comforted, and content here, then let it be. It doesn't look like anything is going to cause any problems here, but we do have all that glitters here in what is your lesson. And again, we're looking at the 10th house Capricorn imagery here and all that glitters, and these two are actually pretty similar in the sense of this is going to be in the material world, and it will be, what is the mask you're wearing? What are you giving up to receive something? There could be payment, you could be and not necessarily monetary, okay? We're looking at sort of emotions or even psychological energy or spiritual energy here. You know, monetary or commerce is just one type of energy in the world. There are other types of energy. So what are you paying to get what you're getting here? You may have to decide that something isn't worth it in order to keep getting what you're getting here, which is really looking like a great deal of, if not something in the material world, it could be that you're getting a lot of support. Maybe even if there's such a thing, you know, too much party, too much celebration, too much maybe codependency, that type of thing. Maybe even too much money if there's such a thing. Or that it's not being distributed evenly or fairly. So just make sure that you're not caught in the crossfires here, or you're not being led down what I'm going to call the wrong path. Again, you don't want to give up your sense of self, spirituality, or wellness, or even sense of peace to get something that's very short term, or something that looks or feels like nirvana, but you know, is heaven forbid, you know, drug induced or even food induced, like over consumption of any kind, frankly, here. You want to make sure that you're living, or that you're dealing with this question, your personal question here, in a fair and balanced manner. You want to look at long-term effects of what's going on right now with regard to your personal questions. So we're just looking for one more qualifier here, and there it is. So we're just going to qualify these quickly here with blessed. As I mentioned, this is just feeling content and taken care of. Something is available to you, though. Something may come through the wire, so to speak. It could be through a message board, a text, an email, this type of thing. But something that was meant for your ears only. So keep your ears peaked up. If you are the type of person, Taurus, to have an interest in the occult, and you do look at the behaviors of birds, for example, of winged animals. Birds, unless you're in the southern hemisphere, you won't be dealing with insects. But if that's the case, just look around for signs and symbols this week with regard to a message that is particular to you, about being blessed, or about your influence in the world outside your home. Here with milk and honey, not surprised to see soulmates here with you. You're just feeling really content. Your nirvana is include someone else close to you, right? And they're aware of it. And as I mentioned, you're both supporting each other. This is a mutual support. So in terms of what energy is affecting this, probably if you're not personally doing really well, especially economically, then your partner is, or someone close to you is. And all that glitters, this could be a question that's new for you. You're looking at deeper spiritual considerations regarding what you're giving up here. This could very well be a spiritual question for you. Yes, everything could be taken care of, tickety-boo. You could be getting everything from all appearances in terms of what you need and desire, but there is something that's being given up here. You just have to be aware of what it is that you are giving up and if it's worth it. And it could very well be a spiritual question for you here. So as promised, we're going to move on here to your monthly forecast for January. So this is a general monthly forecast for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? And we're just looking for one more card here. What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? Brilliant. And we'll do the same, of course, with our medicine card deck. What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? We do have two. I'm not going to take them. Looking for one jumper apiece. What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? What does Taurus need to know for the month of January 2018? And here we are, just down to one jumper left. What does Taurus need to know for the perfect? Not surprised really to see this for you, to be honest, Taurus. You're a really peaceful beauty and beauty-loving sign, right? You're ruled by Venus. And this is sort of how you go about viewing the world. So blessings, freedom, and manifestation are your messages for January 2018. Blessings. Well, where have we just heard this before? You're absolutely blessed. This is evident for you. You're feeling this and you're able to share it. This is a beautiful feeling for you. If for any reason you're bereft of this in your life, you're being asked to infuse your life with blessings, to infuse your world and relationship with blessings. This would behoove you greatly. But in case you were unaware of this or you needed a reminder, you are allowed to include blessings and you're allowed to share this in your life with others. So in terms of your monthly forecast, blessings, these are available to you. This is important to you. Freedom is important to you. In fact, there could be a Sagittarian in your world, Taurus, or you could have a moon rising or even your own Venus in Sagittarius. If that's the case, you're going to be freedom seeking. It doesn't mean you're necessarily single, and it doesn't even necessarily mean that you want to be single. It just means that you adore freedom within your romantic relationships. And here with manifestation, you are able to manifest really anything you want if you spend time really deciding what that is and being clear about it. Again, this will be around blessings and freedom in your world. And someone is going to be able to give this to you. Someone really adores you and understands these needs for you. And here with Buffalo, again, this was your monthly forecast in a general sense for you, Taurus. We have prayer and abundance, we have stamina, and then loyalty. So again, with the spiritual matters, I think that if you haven't reached out before, this would be a beautiful month for you to get in touch with your spiritual sense, with your spiritual self, and with the spirit world. Maybe just investigating it, looking into it. What's it all about? Here we have stamina, both with dog and loyalty. So if this is a relational issue for you, you're not going anywhere. And again, as I mentioned just a moment ago, freedom is what you seek within a relationship. It's not freedom from a relationship, okay? So let's be clear about that. You just need to know that you're free to be yourself within a relationship. The other person is free to be themselves within a relationship, but that you still can be together, that you still can manage a beautiful, loving, healthy, respectful relationship together while you're both able to be yourselves. And who doesn't want that, right? This is the pinnacle of a healthy relationship. So we have blessings, freedom, and manifestation, then prayer and abundance, stamina, and loyalty. So all of these terms really should help play out in a significant way for you this month. And from left to right, we just read them. I'll read them up from top to bottom briefly. So blessings here with the prayer and abundance. Again, it might be a really nice time for you to say a prayer about something that you really want for yourself, something that you really need in your life right now. Don't be afraid to say a prayer, Taurus. Trust that when you say this and you're clear about it, that it will be provided to you. You have manifestation available to you. Here we have stamina and freedom. This is the long haul, right? This is knowing this is what you need in a healthy relationship. This is what you need. This is how you get it. You get it by giving it, and you get it by being honest about it. So in a general sense for you, this month, Taurus, you're going to be able to give what you get. So remember to be fair in your relationships. And the other person wants to be free to be themselves in the relationship too. So I think you'll both really benefit from this. And here with manifestation and loyalty, this is where you want to keep your eye on the prize. Just be really clear about what it is that you need, what it is that you desire, what it is that you're willing to give up to get it, right? And then stay loyal to your personal habits and outcomes that are healthy and loving here. So manifestation and loyalty. Stick to your plans. Make sure that you're not giving up anything of value here, and especially spiritual value here, and then keep going in the direction of manifesting goals and dreams here in a general sense. So however that applies to you, whether that's a relationship or business or anything in between, keep your eye on the prize, stay loyal to your ideals, seek that freedom within a relationship, and be fair to the other person who seeks the same, knowing that they have you at the end of the day, that you're safe and comfortable within a relationship that provides a lot of freedom for you, and prayer and abundance and blessings are yours. So that is your reading for the month, and it's also your personal question answered for the month. I look forward to seeing you next week for your pick a card, and then in a few more weeks where I am face to face with you finally discussing some topics that I find exciting and interesting. I look forward to seeing you then. Take excellent care, Taurus. Bye for now.